Good morning, ma'am. I am Fabian General Fay, and my topic is all about trust fund and investment management account. So, ano nga bang trust fund, no? So, pag sinabi natin trust fund, a trust fund is a legal arrangement, no? So, kumbaga legal daw siya, no? Wala siyang kaso. Where assets are managed by a trust for the benefits of one or more beneficiaries, no? Often with specific instructions on how the assets should be or distributed. Now let's proceed to illustration 1, no? Mr. Seaman is an overseas Filipino worker o OFW worker, no? He deposit all his saving in a savings account under the Foreign Currency Deposit Unit or FCDU of a domestic bank. During the month, the savings deposit account earned 1,000 interest, equivalent to 41,500. OFW Mr. Seaman FCDU accounts has earned 1,000 interest equivalent to 41,500, no? Based on the bank's exchange rate. He receives that interest in USD or US dollars, no? And can convert into a Philippine peso, no? Ang meaning ng FCDU is si Mr. Seaman daw is isang OFW o overseas Filipino worker, no? Lahat daw ng pera niya or kanyang savings is dineposit niya sa bangko. Bale, yung pera niya is habang tumatagal nagkakaroon siya ng interest ng 1,000. Bale, hanggang sa nagtagal daw is hanggang sa nabutan siya ng ilang buwan, umabot yung pera niya ng 41,000, no? Okay, now let's proceed to illustration number 2, no? Assume instead that the RCBC Trust Department invested Mr. Acebo's money in 10 years time deposit under its own name without mentioning that it was in trust for him, no?
Boy, boy.
Because RCBC invested Mr. Acebo's money in a 10 years time deposit under its own name, not explicitly as a trust, RCBC as the corporate taxpayer is liable for regular corporate income tax on the interest, not Mr. Acebo, no? Mr. Acebo doesn't qualify for the final tax exemption because the investment was held in trust for a specific qualified individual, no? Dahil namuna daw ang RCBC sa pera ni Mr. Acebo, no? Sa 10 taon na deposit niya. Wala na. Okay, now let's proceed to illustration number 3, no? Assume instead that RCBC Trust Department invested the money under the name of Mr. Acebo's in 10 years long-term deposit, no? So ano nga ba ang RCBC, no? RCBC is Rizal Commercial Banking Corporate, no? RCBC is the 5th largest privately owned universal banks in the Philippines, no? Investing under his own name in a 10 years deposit, Mr. Acebo qualifies for the final tax exemption on interest income unlike the previous scenario. This is because he not RCBC is the investor, no? Namuhunan sa ilalim ng kanyang sariling pangalan sa loob ng 1 dekada o 10 taon, no? Sa deposito na si Mr. Acebo ay na sa wakas is na qualified din daw siya, no, na para panghuling tax exemption sa kita ng interest, no? Hindi tulad ng nakaraan na senaryo, no? Next is joint account on forex deposit. if the bank account is jointly in the name of a non-resident and a resident taxpayer, 50% of the interest shall be exempt while the other 50% shall be subject to the 15% final tax. So ano nga bang Forex, no? Forex is owned by two account holders and can be used by either one of them, no? Joint Forex deposit accounts held by a resident and non-resident. Taxpayer split interest income 50% is tax exempt. Non-resident's portion and 50% is subject to a 15% final tax resident portion. No? This policy encourage foreign investment while taxing residents' income. That's all, ma'am. Thank you.